This is Teacher Alex with Community Action Head Start, here to show you how to install and use the Adobe Fill and Sign app on your Android phone so that you can sign or fill any PDF forms that you receive from Community Action Head Start this school year. Now, in order to get to the app, we are going to swipe up to get to our All Apps menu. Yours will likely look different than mine, but all you have to do is in the search bar on the top of your screen, type in Store. We're going to go to the Google Play Store, which is on our top left with the Play icon. And that'll take us to the Store menu. From there, we will again hit the search bar at the top of the screen and type in Adobe Fill and Sign. It is our first result here with the purple icon. We're going to click on that, and we're ready to install it. So we're going to click the green button. And the download and install may take a moment, but when it is ready, you'll see that the grayed out open button will turn green. We'll give that just a second here. Alright, and our app is installed and it's ready to go. That may take longer for you, but it will let you know when it has installed. So we're going to hit the green open button now that we're ready, and it will take us to the main program. We don't have any recent forms except a sample form, but we want to upload a form we've received from Community Action. So what you want to do is select a form to fill out in the top middle of your screen by pressing the blue File button. And we're going to select from a PDF file. We will need to allow the app access to our photos, medias, and files on our device in order for it to find the files. So we're going to hit Allow. And in this top menu where it says Images, Audio, Videos, and Documents, we're going to select Documents so that we are only seeing a list of our PDFs. We are going to select this release of information. And now we have a blank release of information form that you may see during your child's time at Head Start. What we're going to do is read it thoroughly to make sure that we are filling it out correctly. For the sake of this, I'm going to just start off by showing you the different tools that you can use in the Fill and Sign app. For instance, if we need to enter in our child's name here at the top, all we have to do is click on the line, and it'll automatically pull up a text bar for us. So we can type in, I'll put in my name, but it's a little big for the screen, so what we can do is by pressing the small A in the black bar above the text box, it will shrink our name. Maybe we made it too small, so we can use the big A to make it bigger. And we want to make sure that we get it just right. Or if we've placed it somewhere where we don't actually want it, we can select it and drag it around the screen to make sure that it's where we want by just holding onto it with our finger or thumb. Or if we don't want it all together, we can use the trash can icon to delete it. Now, in reading the document, we can see that it is asking us to initial below. So to create some initials, we will need to, in the top right corner, click on the pen icon. It already has a signature, but we don't have any initials, so we're going to tap Create Initials. And now we're going to want to sign the initials on the line here. And on the top right of the screen will be a blue Done button. We're going to press that. And now the next time we press on the pen button, our initials will show up. We just press on those, and we can drag it around the page. We can shrink it. If it's too small, it will zoom out to show you where it is on the screen so that your finger is not blocking it. That way you can know exactly where you're placing your initials or anything else. Now we need a signature on the signature line. It is the same process as with creating our initials. We just need to go to the pen and sign here. And we can hit the Done button on the top right. And now the next time we go back to the pen, there's our signature. We can just place that anywhere on the line here. We can move it around again by clicking and holding it with our finger. And we can resize it by holding this button with the arrows and just dragging it to the right or dragging it to the left. Once you have the document fully signed and ready to send, you'll want to go into the Share menu. By clicking the button on the top right next to the pen that looks like 3 dots connected by 2 lines, it will take you to a list of options for you to send or share it. Now this will all depend on what app you prefer to use. If you use Outlook, Gmail, or other email apps, you can. You can also go and save it directly to a drive, such as Save to Drive or OneDrive. For now, let us just go and select Outlook. Most email apps will look pretty similar, so once you've selected on the email app you want to use, it will create a new blank document, a blank message for you to send. All you need to do is type in person's name. So let's just say it's person@gmail.com. But obviously you would either put in your teacher or the staff's email address to send it to. You can change the subject so that they know what you have sent them. So we can put in signed release. And if we want to double check that the document that is attached is the correct one, we can always press on it where it says the document name, release of information. It's going to ask us what we want to open it with. We can open it with the Adobe Fill and Sign. And yep, our signature's there, our initials there, so this is the correct form. What you want to do then to get back out of this app after you've checked is there's 3 lines on the bottom of your screen on the bottom left. Press those and it'll bring up a menu of your apps that you have open. You can just press on the Mail app and you are ready to send it by hitting the arrow on the top right corner of your screen. We're not actually going to send it, so we're going to close out. It's taking us back to our home screen. So we can press those 3 lines at the bottom left of our screen again to open up the Fill and Sign app. And we can go back to our release of information through the recent forms on the bottom of our screen. From here, we can also just save it. We can save to drive. We can rename it, choose the account we're saving it to, and choose where it is. But for the most part, that is how you use the Adobe Fill and Sign app. Again, you can click just about anywhere to create a new text box. You can shrink or grow the text size. You can sign or initial. And in places where you're not initialing and there's just a checkbox, if you press on it with your finger, it may automatically mark it for you. If these marks come up, you can just click on them again and click that trash can icon. Alright, remember that you make sure that you read the document thoroughly so that you know what the instructions are asking you to sign or fill out. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to the staff member or your teacher for further information and assistance on filling or signing all the forms accurately. Thank you so much.